Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today we're going to discuss the meaning between the two. What does the meaning of jinn mean in Arabic, and what does the meaning of ins meaning human in Arabic? Now, first of all, we're gonna start with a verse of the Quran. In chapter 55 of the Quran, verse 56, in them are women limiting their glances untouched before them by man or jinni. فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان. So here there are mentioned the two ins meaning man, meaning the humans, and Jan meaning the other creatures of the jinn that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. Now, the meaning between the two, let's start with the jinn. The jinn, first of all, in the Arabic language, can mean the unseen. And we can explain it from Surah An-Najm. If we go to chapter 53, verse 32, when Allah says, وَإِذْ أَنْتُمْ أَجِنَّةٌ فِي بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ, right? And it says, indeed your Lord is vast in forgiveness. He is the most knowing of you when He produced you from the earth and when you were fetuses in the wombs of your mothers. So a jinnah means fetus, right? A jinnatun, when we can see here in Arabic, antum a jinnatun, meaning fetuses. When you're in the fetus of your mother, you are unseen. So a jinn, the meaning of a jinn in Lugha al-Arabiya can mean unseen. A jinnatun, when you're still in the womb, not out of the womb, that means you're unseen. People don't know how, if you're either a male or a female, when you're still developing, still being created in the fetuses. So this is what a meaning of a jinnatin, which means unseen. In other words, it can also mean covered. How we know that? Because if we go to Surah Al-An'am in chapter 6 verse 76, this is talking about Prophet Ibrahim, فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ رَأَى كَوْكَبًا, right? So when the night covered him with darkness, he saw a star. Jannah means covered. So another term of jinn means covered, the unseen. So as we explained here, Jannah means when the night covered him. So when you're covered in darkness, nobody can see you. So another term of jinn means unseen. In other words, another term for the jinn in the Arabic language means snake. And we know also that from the Bible that usually the devil or Iblis is called the snake, right, or the serpent. So if we go to Surah An-Naml, right, in chapter 27 of the Quran, verse 10, and when he was told, meaning Moses, throw down your staff, but when he saw it writhing as if it was a snake, right, فَلَمَّا رَآهَا تَهْتَزُّ كَأَنَّهَا جَانٌ, right, as if it were a snake, Jan, meaning Jan is another term for the snake. Now we go to the meaning of ins. Back to the ins. So we established what jinn means in three categories. Now we're going to go to the term ins, meaning human, right, or man. So if we go to the term ins meaning human, first of all, it has to be seen object. The meaning of ins, if you say someone is ins, it means seen, right? So it's the opposite of jinn. Jinn is unseen, covered, while ins meaning is a seen thing. So in chapter 28 of the Quran, verse 29, and when Moses had completed the term and he was traveling with his family, he perceived or he saw from the direction of the mount a fire, right? It says here, آنس من جانب الطور نارا, right? He saw and he said to his family, مكثوا إني آنست نارا, right? I have perceived or I have seen fire. So this is the difference between something in the Arabic language, why the ins is called ins human, because he is visible with the naked eye, while the jinn is not visible with the naked eye, and only we can see the jinn in the day of resurrection, when our sight, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us strong sight, that فَبَصَرُكَ الْيَوْمَ حَدِيدٌ, right, that your sight will be able to see everything around you, whether it's jinn or angels. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.